everybody, and welcome to episode 24 of CarlRyds Plays Minecraft on the Ripple Effect Season 2 server. You join me over at the shopping district, which has been turned a little bit spooky via this big pumpkin that Bank and Duds have built on a recent live stream. And I believe that there are some things that we can get inside. So I'm going to take some pumpkin pie and a jack-o'-lantern into here. So this is try and find the entrance. So I'm guessing it's these heads that we can get. The entrance? Where's the entrance? Ah, here's the entrance. I see it. I see the entrance. That carpet gave it away. Here he is. Happy Halloween. And this is a villager, so we can get some Halloween heads from this, which is really cool. So we get that one. And we can also get that one as well. That's really brilliant. I love that. How do I get out? That we can get those from there. So let's take these off and put these heads on and see what we look like. Beautiful, as always. And take that one off and that one on. Oh, he's spooky. He's a spooky Carl. So those are the Halloween heads that we put in the base later on. So I'm going to bob those in the shulker box right here and take this up to our shop, because there has been some sales, as you may have noticed from the contents of that shulker box. And there's also been another sale as well. So I'm very excited about that one. And look at this area as well, where Bank and Duds have made it all kind of spooky with some jack-o'-lanterns and some cobwebs and things. So yeah, the place is looking absolutely awesome. I love it. Let's try not to get stuck on these cobwebs as we go in. Hi! And I believe, yep, we have sold one stack of slime. And we've also sold 10 stacks of scaffolding as well. So we'll get the slime out of there. Bob that in, and of course the scaffolding as well. So one there, and make this kind of into the little cross shape that we have in here. Oh, that one there, and that one there. So that is it for that. But we also have sold a Vindicator as well to Mr. Bank Artapel. So we got our 32 diamonds right there, because I believe it is a delivery. Bank, I would like to have a Vindicator delivered at my swamp, please. So it's time for one of your little friends to be taken over to Banky's area. So I'm going to cut to that right now. We're going to go to the base, we're going to grab a Vindicator, and we're going to go and deliver it to Bank. I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome back to the base, everybody. I think before we go over to the Vindicators, we need to sort of put these heads somewhere. So I think they're going to be really cool in this sort of like hell area to go with the kind of Halloween-y theme. So I think they look really cool. So we've got like one of the heads over there. We've got one of the heads here. We've also got the Wither Skelly heads as well from one of the spoils containers. Yeah, so I think this area is looking really, really cool with the pigment there as well and all the smoke from the campfires. It's looking really good. Okay, let's head over to the Vindicator house and grab one for Bank. Now, I did ask Bank whether he wanted one of the enchanted ones, and he said he could just go for one of the normal ones. Because I don't think those axes are actually enchanted. I think they're just a visual thing, because they don't actually hold an item. So you can't throw them like a fire axe, because they don't pick up items. I think it's just a visual thing, those axes. But I could be wrong from the research I've done. I think they're not actually enchanted, but let me know in the comments if I'm completely wrong on that. But we are going to get back a Vindicator right now, so we're going to grab this guy, so we open him up, and then, so it's that one, press his button, and he should go onto the track. That scared me. Onto the track right there. We'll follow him down and around here, and he should go into the little portal area right there. Now what should happen is I do that, and I break his minecart, so we might need hitboxes on for that to try and not hit the Vindicator. And he goes into there right like so. I'm going to leave that closed for the moment. So if he does come back through, he's not going to be able to get out, basically. But he shouldn't come back through. He should be fine. I'm going to go round because I'm scared of these Vindicators. So I'm going to go around here, and I'm going to go through the garden portal right here, and then down into the Vindicator area in the Nether. So we come around here. I'm going to go down this staircase. That scared me, but he is now in there. So he can't get out. He's fine in there. So I need to grab a powered rail from here and open this up. Put down that right. Put down a powered rail right there to connect it. Put the power on there. Put the power on there. And they should go off like that. I'm going to grab a minecart and follow this guy around. And I'll see you guys in just a second. We're going to speed up the footage. And there we are. The Vindicator is here. And all the other minecarts are also here. I don't want to go near him, to be honest. So, we now need to connect this track up to here. And we're delivering it to Banks Base, which is in the east tunnel, so it's down here. So I'm going to sort a track out, and I'm going to bring you guys back in just a second. Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, the track is in, and we are ready to send our Vindicator off to Banks Base. This is always really nervous doing this, but we should be good. There he goes. He is off along the track, heading for the east tunnel here in the Nether hub of the Ripple Effect server. Let's see if we can catch him up. So he's coming along this area right here. So we should see him go past. And he's heading towards Banks' Nether portal. So if we go a little bit further up here, should be able to see him coming along the track. I'm just going to get off the track a second and get my health up, because we are nearly at the dangerous part of this. Okay. So, he is now in that area right there. I'm sort of destroying Banks' Nether portal. I need to do that to block him off. And now I need to break his minecart. Please go through the portal. Right. Now he's gone through the portal. This is the bit where I could die. I've got to go through that portal and run away from him into a specially designed area that I've made. So, wish me luck on this one, guys. No, 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 no. And jump, and he should go into there. I hate doing that. I hate doing that, but as you can see, he is in that area right there. He should be in a minecart. He is in a minecart. Is he? Is he in a minecart? No, he's not in a minecart. Okay. There are powered rails under there. So my heart is going so quick. Oh dear. Dear me. Right. Okay. So he's not quite in a minecart, but these are under here. They're powered rails. Yeah, there we go. We can see he's in a minecart right there, so we get rid of that one. He is stuck in that cart. That is beautiful. I'm going to just clean up now, and I'm going to leave him in a little red and yellow box, and I'm going to bring you guys back in just a second. Welcome back, everybody. There we are. Danger, Vindicator. He is in his very fetching yellow and red box right there. This is also some of the stuff that I had to take up here to get this in for Bank to have back for when he takes this guy out. He is on a powered rail in here, so it shouldn't be too difficult for Bank to move him. There's two powered rails in there. He is on this one, and there's another powered rail there. So as long as he powers this block, that red block there, and adds some more track onto that one, he should be able to take him wherever he wants him to be. So he's still in his minecart, he's on a track, so it shouldn't be too hard to move him, and Bank shouldn't die when he opens it as well. So now I'm going to go into the Nether and remove the track that I put down to move the Vindicator. We're going to head over to the shopping district because there's something I want to work on over there. I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome back to the shopping area, everybody. We are in Duds' embassy, and he's decided not to sell wood anymore like he used to, and that was really a good seller. But I guess he's just really sick of chopping trees down, which I can completely understand. But that does mean there is a gap in the market, and that is a gap that I would like to exploit. Now, obviously, I have my embassy already, and I don't really want to make any changes to that. We've got the Vindicators, we've got slime, we've got scaffolding, and everything like that. So we need a new place to put this. And it's not going to be your standard shop either. It's not going to be one of these buildings right here. It's going to be more of a wood vending machine. So I've had a little bit of a look around and a little bit of a think as well. And I think over here is going to be the best area. So we just come down the side of the embassy's area right here. And we have a very flat area right here because it needs to be quite big and quite flat as well. So I'm thinking to put my vending machine in this area right here. So people can come over here. Obviously I'll add in a path and I'll make it a lot safer over here than it is right now. But we can put the vending machine in here. People can select what wood they want and press the button and it'll vend to them, and then they can pay their diamonds. Now this is going to be a design that is from Mr. Mumbo Jumbo, so I'm going to leave a link to the tutorial in the video description below, because I'm not going to build this on camera for you guys. I'm going to do all the redstone, the input and everything off camera. So if you want to know how this is made, go watch that video. And then we'll come back after that and we'll do some sort of landscaping and make it look pretty over here as well. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome back everybody. As you can see, I've gotten a little bit carried away with the floor and the signage and the path leading up to the shop itself. I've also done the entire front of it as well. There's another wood sign up there and some instructions right here. So we're going to read those first. So select a product from the book and press the button. Check the barrel to see how much you need to pay. Put diamonds into the dropper and press the button. Take items from the shulker box. So, from this book, which has 15 pages because it needs that for the redstone signal, because we're using redstone signal strength to select what item we're getting. So we got 64 oak logs for a diamond, spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, and dark oak. And the rest of the pages are just say that they're blank, just so the signal strength is correct. This is where you'll take your items from, but don't break the shulker box, just take the items out of it. This barrel is where your receipts will be, so the number of receipts that are here determines how many diamonds you need to pay. And you put those into this dropper right here, and then press the button. Say you've got 5 in here, you can put 5 diamonds in there and press the button and it'll take them all at once. Or you can put them in one at a time, it doesn't really matter. But don't take the slips from here and put your diamonds in there. I think it's very self-explanatory kind of system that Mumbo came up with. And I think it works really well. That's actually my embassy up there. So this is kind of my section of the embassy's area anyway. So I think it fits really well in this area. So if we go inside and take a look at the redstone, this is kind of like my little maintenance area. But if we come in here, I'm not going to go through it completely because you can go watch Mumbo's video if you want to know. But this is a circuit that takes a redstone output from how many receipts are in here and locks and powers this block here that pushes it up in front of the shulker box. And this is a diamond item filter, and when you put a diamond in, it goes into this barrel right here. The receipts are kept in here, and for every time you buy an item, it sets off, can't really see it from here, but it sets off a circuit over there that goes along this green line and powers this dropper that goes into the barrel, into that barrel right there. And that will display how many diamonds you need to pay. For each diamond that goes through, it unlocks that hopper there, and the receipts flow into that barrel right there. So the number of receipts in here should match the number of diamonds that are in here if everyone is paying correctly and doing it all right. As you can see, it is a lot of redstone. These are decoder circuits. So if I can get up here, I should be able to show you. Right. So behind this block is the lectern. Now, behind that block is the lectern, that brown block. And we take a signal strength out of there. And for that signal strength goes down into that blue line. So that is where the signal strength comes from here. Goes into that blue line and kind of comparators the way all the way to the end. And then this line goes off to the receipt circuit. And this gets powered. That powers this clock. So for each item, they have 8 droppers. Well, 4 droppers at the front and 4 dispensers at the back, just to shoot them off enough. I've also upgraded it as well and added in this water, because I had items coming out of the dispensers and getting stuck on here. So I put this water in just to make sure it definitely gets out. And these fire 8 items per dropper stroke dispenser from that clock. And 8 gives you 64. So, you know, you'll get a full stack. And that is the same for all of these. This blue circuit is the decoder for the signal strength. So you'll see that these chests have 1 item in it. That's to subtract 1 signal strength from this comparator, because it all works on signal strengths coming in. That one won't be on because the oak one is on. So if we get the signal strength coming out of there, which is 1, and then that turns on, hang on, this one. That should be 1, which it is, and that turns that torch on. And you'll see that because this one is 0, that torch is off, and all the other torches are off as well. When you select an item out there on the lectern, it activates that torch, which activates these torches that push these blocks up. So the clock actually runs for all of these at the same time, but the only ones that fire are the ones with blocks underneath them. You'll see that the rest of them have their pistons retracted on them, and that changes based on the signal strength coming out of the lectern. I think that's everything. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, go watch Mambo's video. He explains it a lot better than I have. But yeah, it's not too complicated really. It's just signal strength. These are here just to remind me what goes in each of these, because if we're sold out, I'm going to come along and go, is it birch or spruce next? So these are just here just to remind me of what to stock. So as you can see, I need to go through and add in a load more, but I've got 2 stacks in every dropper stroke dispenser so far of each of the different types of wood. So there are 16 stacks of each in stock at the moment, but we can do up to, I think it's 77 per wood type that we can have in stock at any one time. So I need to be chopping down a lot of trees. Is it night time? Let's have a look. It is indeed. So we're going to have a quick sleep right now, and then I'm going to do a test sail so you guys can see exactly how this is going to work. There we go. So I'm going to get myself some diamonds. I think we're going to buy 3 stacks for now. So if we come out here, mob shouldn't fall on your head because these all have carpet on top of them, and that's also lit up as well. So we shouldn't have any issues with mobs, hopefully, in this area. So first of all, I'm going to buy some oak logs. So we should see the oak logs coming in right there, and we should have 1 receipt in here, which we do. I then want to buy some acacia. So we should see the acacia coming down there. Beautiful. And some birch as well. There we go. So we should have 3 in here. So we can either put 1 diamond in and press it, and you'll see that we now owe 2, or you can put the full amount in as well, press it, and there you go, it opens to reveal the shulker box, and all of the receipts have gone out of there. So it's just all still flowing in at the moment, but we'll end up with a stack of oak, a stack of acacia, and a stack of birch eventually. And there we are, just the last few acacias flowing in right there. And there you go, we can take those items, and those are now ours because we paid for them. So if we go back into the area and we come down here, we should have 2 in here. Yep. And 1 in the hopper, the receipts. So we should have 3 diamonds in here as well, which we do. So that is basically how this system works. I'm really happy with it. I had to kind of modify it a bit from Mumbo's original design, just because I found a few flaws in it, like the items getting stuck, and also he started off with single items and then went to 16, then 32, then 64, where all mine are 64, so I had to do a little bit of finicking with the redstone, but I think it's really, really cool. I really like this system. So you guys on the server, if you need any wood, now Duds isn't selling wood in his empty, you have a vending machine to come and use for your wood needs. But I think, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do us for today. Thank you very much for watching this episode of CarlRyds Plays Minecraft on the Ripple Effect Season 2 server. Like the episode if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!